In the picturesque Palestinian village of Salfit, nestled in the northern West Bank, Jabal Abu Slimi, a seasoned farmer, is bracing for a challenging year. While his olive trees are thriving, he says he won't be able to harvest at least 30% of his groves. Like many Palestinian farmers, Slimi says he is too afraid to work on the farmlands that are close to the Jewish settlements around his village.
At gunpoint, they demanded to put all the equipment for harvest in his truck, and then demanded to put all the olives in his truck, and told everybody to leave the area.
Since the October 7th attacks by Hamas militants on Israel, incidents against Palestinian farmers have surged in the West Bank. The United Nations says an average of 7 attacks a day have been registered since the beginning of the war between Israel and Hamas. Most of them are committed by Jewish settlers who don't want Palestinian farmers to get close to their settlements.
Here we are talking about 4,000 acres of olive groves that we are unable to harvest.
Lefi Shalabi is the mayor of Termus Aya, a Palestinian village that depends almost entirely on the olive oil production. He says that at least 60% of all olive trees here won't be harvested because the attacks have become too constant and too violent.
We have a lot of olive trees up there, but we can't go there. They closed everything.
This is a good example what happens to the farmers here in the West Bank. All these trees are full of olives, but people here, they're too afraid to come and harvest them because, as you can see up there and all around, are Jewish settlements. The Palestinian Farmers Union says that production this year will fall by at least 60%, both due to the attacks and because the climate is changing here. 110,000 families depend directly on the olive groves only in the West Bank.
Our estimations as a union, and we're the largest union in West Bank, for farmers, between 50 to 55% of Palestinian farmers will be unable to harvest.
Olive production is the largest sector in the agriculture industry in the West Bank. Last year, farmers earned more than $120 million selling their olives and producing oil from it. This year, there will be less money for them. Boechat, VOANews, Salfit, the West Bank.